Linjalo Bosorana Amahle, welcome to another exciting episode of Umantengwane podcast. We bring nothing but the best and exciting news as a Highlanders. Mina engikhuluma yimi uNozweli Maphosa. I'm going to be your host for today. Kodwa ngisangihambing it, I'm co-hosting with Matthias Dube. Njalo futhi sile guest umanager lapha uveze igama Dlodlo. Dlodlo kunjani?
Ngiyaphila Nozwi njani? Linjani babalaleli?
Hayi mina ngiyaphila. Mthembo kunjani?
Hayi mina ngiyaphila mfo. Lingakhohlwa phela abalandeli bethu kusilandela khona apha kuma social media pages ethu ku Facebook is Highlanders FC, on Twitter is Highlander Boso, then on Instagram is Highlanders 1926. Don't forget to like, share and comment.
Yazi diwe kapho uyibise kahle yakwazi ukuthi yazi ku Facebook abantu please bengalandeli ipage othu
boso.com
akusiyo official page lana ku Facebook khona phana sinjalo futhi silikhumbuze phela ukuthi ama replicas asasekhona khona phana silawo emakhandini cricket club akhona futhi Highlanders ema office for $25 kuphela silawo futhi eHarare eBetterBall Sports Shop iseJoina City akhona futhi eBridge eTT Home Shop futhi akhona eVictoria Falls elandela complex shop number 28 and number 8 njalo futhi sithi silikhumbuza ukuthi sile partnership esilayo futhi le global headlines ukuthi siyadila imigodi angabe be interested ukuthi bedile imigodi yabo bengageta in touch with us ku 0774 012197 and siyadincedisa. And on today's episode sikhuluma nje ngama fixtures asephumile khona lapha ukuthi nje ama matches esilawo esikhangene lama team esikhangene lawo nje lama team a release abantu abathola ama coach amasha nje khonokho nje ukuthi ama matches abe khayela kanjani ku season ka 2023.
Usukubambile khompana nesisinazo ukuthi if ama fixtures asephumile and it's been confirmed ukuthi siqalisa le ZPC Kariba at home, so manager lapho uzasichasisela kuhle ukuthi ama games ethi lawa liwabona njani.
Ngiyabonga Dube. iZPC Kariba, you remember last year yibesadlala bo game ethu yokugcina ePapafield Stadium saba uchikile obhanga. Now we've got an opportunity again to sivule ngabo season. So it's going to be fireworks.
It's going to be fireworks.
Sakucha markets, sakucha markets.
Ungazelela manager khona apho ukuthi iZPC Kariba last season asidlanga sadlala away eStroisa sadlala eSatrola futhi but I think this coming season manager fight for those 3 points.
We've got a very big opportunity.
Yeah.
It's our first game at home.
Yeah.
We need to send a statement
ukuthi
iboso ngenkani. And I'm sure you know, speaking of it, it's our first home game. I'm sure and the APF game will picked because abantu boradala balicina and you can talk about people are now hungry for that, you know, VPS emagumeni and everything yabona. I'm sure it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, no, zobusitshela ukuthi it's going to be an exciting game. Abantu balambile ibhora. Lami ngilambile ibhora.
Hayi, duwe sohlala emagumeni khona ngale. Hlahlala emagumeni. And then ku second match to Black Rhinos.
Black Rhinos. Team yamasotsha manje.
Team yamasotsha.
Yeah, team yamasotsha. This fixture is interesting. If you remember last year, Black Rhinos ahlangana la game number 2 futhi Harare. It's the same. Yes. But what is going to be different with Black Rhinos this year ukuthi asikwazi idlala. They have registered one of their home grounds as Chinoi Ichipasi Stadium, and they have registered Isakuva. So will other play them Isakuva kumbe Chinoi Stadium. And you will take note ukuthi they changed to coach. Coach wabo lano wasidla 2-0 last year useku Dynamos.
Yes, I remember.
And they have roped in their former son who Sticks Mtizwa. He's the one who be pulling the strings.
Ubambe khona apha manager ukukhulumile ukuthi they are changing the venue, but it's either badlalela eSakuva, badlalela iChinoi, badlalela National Sports. Kumele sithathe those 3 points.
Kumele so bring you home.
So
vele sethe president ukuthi ama away vele siyadla vele
sidla. No ukuthi they playing it Sakuva emntwana.
Akudingi lokho qakathekanga lokho.
That's ama points manager.
Ayiqiniso.
Le point lokho lapha. Yazi ngutshele ngiyake ngizwe nje yazi speak of ama fixtures la yazi ama fans yazi ngathi akhala yazi le chronicle yabhalathi iboso entitled fixtures.
No.
Thina sibhoso ngani
kumele ibhoso
kumele
ucace i-right fixture la
kumele ucace ngoba after Black Rhinos landele FC Platinum
reigning champions Matthias.
Yes,
that's a good game. You remember last game here too, wasidla last minute. One mistake, lapse of concentration. Sadliwa 3-2, but otherwise it was an interesting game. We've got another chance to redeem ourselves. Sibadle at home.
Yes, and at home.
Sibadle at home because Emanda wangale kusuka kubenzima but APF something is going to change this season.
Yes, besides, he lose at Platinum. It was the first lose at home.
They only lose at home.
Only lose at home. Yes, do we only lose at home. Yes, I made it redeem that.
I think they have to redeem. Ngawukhangela no igame eFC Platinum igame ama-games okuqala. I think wonke ama-teams will be still finding their feet ukuthi the coaches will be assessing which formation is that.
Exactly,
so I think Tina as Iboso, we have to take that opportunity and say those are
Lodlo mangasho yalandele Platinum nje ama changes abayenze to squad zawo this season yiwapi?
I think they made 3 notable changes. They brought in Perfect Chingwende. Perfect Chingwende is not new at FC Platinum.
He's a former player.
He's a former player. They took him from Ibulaya Chiefs. Then they took a midfielder from Triangle, Mishek Ngwenya. And they took another player, Jarson Selemani, from Cranepon. So there isn't much of a change with FC Platinum. But
so
hopefully
they retain most of the squad.
Yeah, they retain most of their squad.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a good game. They play attacking football, So Zindala Zombie.
It's going to be interesting.
Baskolo taringa coach.
Baskolo
game was later fling, there was later fling. It's
so 6 points. That's
it's quite a bapata.
6 points.
6 points.
After that, to put
Chicken in.
A dip. Our first dip. Yes. And this is our way to chicken in whenever we home.
Ngawukhangela no chicken in last season azange sayidla.
Yes.
Sadlala like 2-2.
I'm a draw.
Straight draw. So I think we have to redeem ourselves this season.
Yes. Ama game amaningi kumele siredeem war this season. Ama game amaningi kumele siredeem war this season. Chese record straight.
Yeah, maki derby yahlupha ngoba ngiyabe nisazana lo udube vele ngakhula layi vele nxa ngifuna ngizondisa so it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a tight one as usual. But each Kenilama changes. I think they made a few changes. I know about 2. They brought in Umpumelelo from Bulawayo City.
Yeah.
Then they brought in Ikiwa Lewawa. Yes.
Yes.
So it's going to be a good game. We'll give them a good run for their money.
Sifaki sauce, my boy.
And then the biggest game, Dynamos.
Match day 5.
Match day 5. Who home? Dynamos. And you know what? Our games at Dynamos, they're always interesting. You know whether you home or it's away, but then I think it's a good thing to see home.
Talk about interesting, the good games are to the Dynamos. Even this past season, we have been performing well between Tina and the Dynamos, but our games that have been interesting.
Yes, I know they've been interesting. Yes, it's not for the last game side that away said Senesha Sports, but then our games that have been interesting. And you know that it's a coach Black and said Dynamos. I mean, you remember what the first game Black and say
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game with Dynamos. If you remember, coach Wabati Chamban was it like 2-0. Sasha analyzed Harare City. It was our last game of the season. It was bad. Basila 3-0. And the Dynamos fans, they are hopeful with a jump on your sing as the play right to Zahamba.
As it was, and our sister Bona located in Barak, you know, I mean, they beat us to Barak looks and you Dynamos. And Sambona Kona, I say in play. I mean, after Umbona say, and then now Sambona it happened. I mean, it happened.
Talk about JJ and Barak. Dynamos made notable changes to his squad. More than
any school. Yes,
I think this season Dynamos you have signed more than any club.
That's true.
He signed Dynamos and Dynamos it from Chiefs, it from Chiefs, from Harare City, and we've got our former sons. We've got the Moyo twins, former Bulawayo Chiefs and Islanders.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be a big fight. Game they are coming home to prove themselves who die.
Exactly.
And just take note, one of the twins has been made one of the captains with Dynamos.
Okay.
Who I think it's Kevin. Kevin is the second.
Let's say Moyo.
Umoy is the second vice captain with Dynamos. He's our former son. So it's going to be interesting match. Because Abaza bezama ukuziprove, but Tina, we have nothing to prove. We have something to win and gain.
That's very true.
Even talking about players from Malawi Chiefs, they robbed in Diego Mesio.
Yes.
You remember he scored a goal against as a BF.
Yes, I remember that one.
I think it will be an interesting match.
It's going to be an interesting match. Tina, we ask our fans to rally behind the team. Up to the final minute.
Yeah, no, that's very
Up to the final minute. The boys will do the job. I'm positive the boys will do the job.
In the back,
that's the match we are not supposed to lose. That's the match we are supposed not to lose.
We can lose any other match, but that one.
No, you know what? It's not an option. It's not an option.
It's at home.
Yes. And then after that, we're traveling to Harare for a game here. And ngithanda ukuthi sikhumbuze ama-fans ethu ukuthi ama-road trips ethu ayaphenduka, i-mobile shop ethu iyaphenduka, sasithengisa ama-replica jerseys, ama-tumblers siyabe sokuthengisa on the way to ama-away games ethu wonke siyabalawo. And then sesihamba khona siyafisa abafana be-anointing oil sibona kuyahamba the-Miracle Boys. Yes.
Asebatshintsha anointing oil sebethola amasake echebeshebe.
Badleka kunjalo belamasaka.
Silandawa lokho. And then after that we're facing Iwange at home.
Yes, Iwange is going to be a tough one again. Remember, Iwange is being coached by our former coach Bongani Mafu. And those are where point to prove. So it's going to be a tight one again.
Exactly. And then after that is Shesham.
New boys.
Construction boys. Yes. I heard that's supposed to them I landed this year. So what's the progress in Loxen but their stadium day?
They've registered Ipata Power as their stadium, but it's still under construction.
Okay.
And then they've mooted any plan they might be playing in Mandava. Shell FC Platinum. But hopefully Ipata Power Stadium will be ready before the kickoff of the season.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Talking about going to Mandava, would that not maybe delay, because most of the supporters at Shesham, they're based in Gweru?
They seem to have the financial muscle. Maybe they will pass on their supporters to Mandava.
If our supporters can travel all the way to Harare, so can Shesham supporters travel? I mean, it's commitment.
Yes, commitment
to your team. That's the honest truth.
And talking about Shesham, remember they beat us to his signature, Tanaka Chitopa.
Tanaka, okay.
Yeah. He came at training. He showed some flashes of brilliance. 2 days, 3 days. The next day. No, but then
I mean, Sasa Kona, what is cool, me a friend that we had against Shesham. Yes, exactly. I asked what to be una via you pay for my team law meetings because but then he was brilliant.
Yeah, that game.
That game was just interesting.
Yeah, it was. I think maybe let's not judge because let's go with friends.
Yeah, but then I'm one and then after Sunday it's Zimbabwe.
New boys again.
October the financial muscle. Apparently. Yes. Yes.
Zimbabwe, they are flexing their muscles. And remember Zimbabwe, they are one of the teams Divine. It's a team which is coached by an experienced coach Tony Ryan
from
Dynamos. You remember he took with him captain Yellow. Yeah. So it's another good team. It's going to be an exciting match.
You know, you were talking about financial match. I think Zimbabwe brought in a talent champion from South Africa.
Yes, okay.
He'll be also playing there.
Okay, that's interesting.
So I think bringing in Tony Ryan from Dynamos, I think it's a good side. They might survive relegation.
And then after that, just face a watch. I couldn't put bullets.
Yes, Cranbourne Bullets. They've been quiet, but I understand they had 1 or 2 changes in their squad. They wrote Utatenders Noya from Black Mambas, then Atamungwenya from Banket Mine. Those are the changes. This was your Cranbourne, but they've been quiet. They are doing their things quietly, just like us.
Yes.
Underground.
Yes, and then from there we are going to meet Ozako, of course, and Lavulobek Temba, Greenfield. Yes.
Another team from the lower division.
Yes, a team manager for season 40. Yes, my clear foot can understand to Greenfield.
Yeah, Greenfield game is a tandu wanzima. We know it is being coached by Lloyd Mtaza and is being assisted by our former Islanders son, our former assistant coach Temba Ndlovu. Super. He took with him Bukosi Zaku Sbanda, McLive Piri.
Yes.
So they know us in and out, but it doesn't mean it was a seizure, but they will come here wanting to prove a point. So we have to up our game.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true. Speaking of changes on my team, I mean, after Greenfield Sandela, it went through under major changes. Yeah, I mean, I'm players they left. I mean, Clive, the Moyo twins, Diego. Yes, and I'm not
even their coach.
Exactly. Yes, so say triangle now, right? Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Chiefs. It's difficult to predict who is going to be playing for Chiefs this season, but we did play them a training match, prepare for champions of champions, our FC Platinum.
Yes.
Okay. The team seems to be built around Opri Chirinda. Then we also saw the return of Kudam Sharu.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't know what Minjan, but Tepi is always a Tepi. She is very trained twice in Zima.
Yes, I know.
And on their bench, they will have our former son who return Masu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even speaking of major changes at Bulawayo Chiefs, I think they brought in Den Piro, right, man?
Yes, we did see him. We did see him go training match. Yes, we did see him.
Yes. What I don't know though, you would change. I mean, that's why I announced squads out because you know how those things usually are. Yes, and after that, I'm going to meet Usila, Ujosta,
Yeah, they've been busy. They've been busy in the market. In La Futibala former juniors too. They have been playing goalkeeper. Why also Bulawayo City?
Yes.
They have Matsongo is our former junior. They have Adrian Sila. They have Josta. So it's going to be another competitive match.
Yes, it's going to be a very.
Will you be playing at home or away?
Yes. This games are always interesting.
Service balanda khona ngale and they will want to prove a point with laba national sports.
This is our home ground.
Yeah, khona I mean. And after Cape United our meeting in Triangle. I mean, I ngazi, but then I hope it made time for our interesting like last year because for me that was one of the interesting matches sihlala in Triangle. And then now I'm meeting them sebelu ucoach osuka Chiefs. Yes, uthulani so but then asazi ukuthi yabe kunjani abafana beshuka ukuthi you know.
But I think Triangle they've been silent in this transfer market. What do you think, manager?
Yeah, Triangle except for coach. We haven't really heard much about their signings. Yeah. They've been doing it quietly and silently. Njengathi basifanele lathi bazithulele zwi sizababona nge-first game ukuthi
babehamba njani khona lapha and then after that sile rentals
the students
the Manika is also quiet.
Yeah, Manika is quiet, but they have a coach othanda ama-juniors uJairo Stapela. He's another experienced coach. Remember he's a former manager at Black Rhinos. He joined them towards the end of the season. He was a petting dump.
Okay. I thank you for joining us again for another exciting episode. Siyahlangana futhi same place same time. Mina olivalisa yimi okamaphosa umajikijela unosipho.
Umantengwane itimu yezwe lonke ezika mashobane sinyama ngekani boso iboso itimu yezwe lonke Umantengwane itimu yezwe lonke ezika mashobane sinyama ngekani boso